Hello and welcome to furryearsworld, and we are back in the glorious town of Fuzz. We've had a bit of a break from Fuzz. We've had 2 weeks of not being in Fuzz, so I've kind of lost track of where we're up to with Fuzz. I'm loving my Ladies' Night stone quarry. Oh, it was a minute ago. It seems to have calmed down, but it was purely Ladies' Night. It was just like a ladies' disco. They were playing ABBA. They were just having a good old dance round, their handbags and things. It was just all going off in the quarry there, in a particularly lady-styly, but they seem to have, the ladies seem to have left now. They're probably tired from all the dancing, but we have a labourer. I wonder what the labourer could do. What could he do for us? We're in late winter, probably should turn on the farms. I've added a new farm up at the back there, because I'm worried that we're not getting enough food. I mean, the food is stable. Through the entire winter, the food has been stable, so that's a good thing. Do actually turn them on rather than just click on them. That would make sense. Work. Okay, so all the farms are on. We just need 16 farmers. We have one. There we go, one farmer. We're still late winter. It's warming up nicely though, so we could do with getting all our hunters back. They've been doing a job of work for us out there. Let's get them going. We've got 2 builders we don't need. Let's get them going. We've got 3 gatherers. We'll reduce that down to 1 gatherer. They can just go and pick beans on their own. And a fisherman. Let's just have the 1 fisherman, just to keep the fish interested. Foresters. Ooh, we've got a lot of them. We seem to have... I thought we'd stabilised the wood situation. We clearly haven't. But we need a lot of farmers right now. There we go. We can put the foresters back in. There we go. No, we want foresters in. There we go. We've got running 50% foresters. Running 50% foresters. Everyone else is farming. We might actually do... How much stone have we got? We've got 51 stone. Not much iron. It's a bit of a shame. I'm kind of hoping we get some more of those labourer clowns coming along soon, because we need some labourer clowns to get some decent work done. We'll leave the stone cutters cutting for now. We'll leave the teacher teaching. We probably need some sort of extra buildings. I mean, these are getting fairly crowded in here now. We've built 2 additional houses. Looking at it, we could probably do with building 2 houses a year. So we probably should just put in an order now specifying houses, and hope that our woodcutters can keep up with demand. So I think we'll do that. I think we'll order up a pair of additional houses. Can I fit a house in there? Yes, I can. Nice. I like that. I do like that. We need to rotate the house and pop it. That's going to be impinging on that one, so we'll have it there. So there we go. 2 more houses required. That means we need builders. So we'll temporarily... We've got 2 traders. We'll reduce the trader to 1. And we've got 1 blacksmith. That's fine. You can be a builder. 1 builder. 1 builder, just hopefully doing the job. Lamond has become a student in the school. We have still got 11 students. I'm guessing Lilin has becoming an adult, freed up a space in the school. Aha, cursor keys, that'll do it. WASD, that's fine. I was having trouble scrolling because the mouse just drops off the end of the screen. You have to be... So I'm just... WASD is doing the job for me. That will be fine. That's where my hand's hovering, so it can just do its job of work there. So how are our stone cutters doing? They're all gone. All the stone cutters have now gone. They've just run away. I'm not putting any orders in this year. How much stone did we... We got 38 stone last year and 40 beans. You know, I'm getting tired of their bean production. I mean, the random things. Over in our Forester Lodge here, last year, they managed to produce iron and beans. Every bugger's producing beans, apart from the farmers who aren't doing a tap. Early spring and we're getting snow. This is not good. This could be a bad season for us. We need a lot of... Imagine 3,100... It's dropping. The food amount would drop. Oh, we have someone. Cool. Who are you? Kristen. Good for you, Kristen. You get in there and... Your clothing's fair. You're a farmer. You're a farmer, Kristen. What the hell are you doing in the stone quarry? I don't... It says you're picking up resources. Do we need resources for something? Do we? Oh, look at this baby deer. Look at this. Look at this down here. It's a little itty bitty baby deer. With antlers. With antlers. It's a baby deer with antlers. It's pretty much the same character map as that one, only it's tiny. I can barely see it. It's smaller than this bush. It's one of those little pygmy deer, I think. It's going to get trampled if it's not careful. This Forester Lodge is now coming along nicely. It's starting to produce a bit of wood. Got 50 logs out of it last year. That's not too shabby. I don't know what this one's doing. This one managed to produce 28 logs last year, and this year it's produced 1 lump of iron. I don't understand why it's produced 1 lump of iron. I'm just kind of grateful that it's doing something. They're all out farming in the snow. They're all hoeing the snow, because that snow won't hoe itself, you know. You do realise this. I mean, we're putting a lot of work into making sure that this snow is pristine. Could the weather ease up on me a little bit? It's -1 degree. Why are they farming in -1 degree? Should we have an orchard? I think I feel like I feel an orchard coming on me. I think back here, in this space where there's more baby deer. Yeah, I feel an orchard would be. Is that is 2 female deer with 2 babies. The family unit seems to be a little bit corrupted there. Down here we've got. Okay, I thought we had a male down here. I don't know where the male's gone then. Is he over here? No, I've lost the male deer. There was a male deer, but he seems to have just wandered away for a bit. Presumably because there's far too many females around, he's just decided, I can't take this anymore, I'm just going to go and hide in the stone quarry, apparently. You need to be careful, mate. It's a dangerous place, the stone quarry. These people, they're qualified. The Aber Appreciation Society is starting to reform in the quarry with Regini. Regini is here to reform the Aber Appreciation Society, which is good. Le Monde has become a student. Good. We're still on 11 students. I think we covered that, didn't we? I think we covered Le Monde. Yeah, I'm going to get an orchard. I'm going to go all out on an orchard in this slab of land here. We have no labourers, but that's fine. The builder, when he's finished building these 2 houses, can come and build our orchard. So I want to go orchard, and I want it just in this little slot of land here, because otherwise it's going to be unusable. There we go. 15 by 6 orchard. Can we go further that way? Can. Look at that. Beautiful. That is a thing of beauty. And we just need to remove 3 of these little scrubby bushes and shoo the deer out. Frankly, gotta get a big bang stick and just scare the deer off. Give them a bit of heart attack. That'll do the job nicely, I think. Oh, look at this. We have crops appearing in our fields. We have beans. Beans, people. We have beans. Let me see what we're expecting. We've got 0% yield on that one so far. This one, we have 0% yield. So it's going well. I feel the farming, we've sort of broken the back of it with a 0% yield for the year. So that's quite good. That's really quite good. Nobody's growing. Let's speed this bad boy up a little bit. Let's get up to 5 times the speed. Let's see if something can actually. Ah, yeah. Oh, I thought we were getting the Aber Appreciation Society back, but no, apparently not. Still 0% yield on that field. Still 0% yield on that field. And 0% yield on that field. We're getting an awful lot for 0% yield. Oh, there may be something showing up here. 1%. There we go. 1% yield on a bean field that is nearly fully grown. We're in spring. We're well into spring. This is ready now. This is all good. What crops do we want to grow in there? The chestnut. We want to grow the chestnut in there. We have no people to work it. The reserve of logs is low. Really? Why is the reserve of logs low? Because we've got no logs. We could do with chopping some logs down, but I think the Forester Lodge will do a job in winter, and as soon as we've got all our food, as soon as I'm content that we have established balance with the food, we will go nuts on the food. There are no logs left. We're out of logs completely. We are totally and utterly out of logs, which is fine. We're low on firewood. Food is running out. Things are getting close to disaster. We're getting close to point disaster here. We've got another house, and people have just charged straight in there. Horstelin and Muriel have moved in. They're both farmers. Most people are at the moment. This house is rapidly being completed. I say rapidly. I don't mean it. I mean sort of not at all. Rapidly. We have 2 labourers. We do have 2 labourers, so we could theoretically do that and get everyone farming. Or alternatively, we could just chop down a load of these trees, which I think is what we're going to do. I think the Hunter Lodge doesn't need trees, I've been told. I'm not convinced, but the Hunter Lodge, I've been told, doesn't need trees. I'm not sure about the Gatherer Hut. But I think we'll just take a big chunk of these trees down. Town services, no. Gather resources. Remove, harvest trees in an area sort of like that-ish. So we'll leave that standing order there. Hopefully those people will go and actually do something. Look at this. Everyone's really beavering away now. Could we... There we go. 76% yield. The yield has shot up on these farms. They're doing a stand-up job. That one's nearly ready. Cabbages always a little bit slow. This field at the back here seems to do a good job on cabbages. How's our orchard looking? We're not expecting a yield on this year, but we do need people to work it. This is one field that we can't turn off. We always need someone in there dicking around with a hoe, even through the middle of winter, which kind of complicates things a little bit, but that's okay. We don't mind a little bit of complication. A little life complication is not a bad thing. Has someone moved into this house? Yes. Yes, someone has. Now I'm going to have to try and say that name. Damn it. It's Lilium and Gabrieli. Lilium and Gabrieli have moved in to the house there. That's a 19-year-old and an 18-year-old. So they're just basically playing at being adults. They're having a nice time in the house. We're in summer. We're in the height of summer. Beans are being not harvested. Beans are being harvested from that field. I guess that field, cabbage, that field is empty. Okay, that's cool. We'll turn that one off and we'll lose a farmer. This one's nearly done, I guess. These are coming along nicely. I can't tell whether they're being harvested or not. We'll turn that one off and we'll lose another farmer. We will add that to fishermen, probably. We've got 3 labourers. A lot of people... Ooh, actually, need to slow this down a bit. Because the list of things that's happened. Cole has become an adult and is working as a labourer. Gabrieli has become an adult. Oh, well, look at Gabrieli there. Became an adult, immediately got a house. You can't complain at that, can you? You just walk straight into a house as an adult. People, like, respect you and stuff. Tresico's become an adult. Corando has become an adult. And a child called Jolie was born. Jolie, where are you? Where are you, Jolie? Are you here? Here you are. I found you, Jolie. Those people did not hang about, did they? They were in like Flynn there. They were just like rats up drain pipes. It was staggering to comprehend that. The reserve of logs is still low. Food also low, which is not good. I'm worried about food. I am truly worried about food. We've got 96% yield on that one, 93% yield on that one, and 90% yield on that one. We have all the farmers we need, so I don't understand why we're getting risks here. We're late summer. They need to get this harvested. They really do. They need to start getting some stuff harvested. Fishermen, we've got plenty of them. Should we actually 2 of 2 woodcutters? Why have we got 2 of 2 woodcutters? No, that's right. That's right. It's the foresters we need more of, isn't it? And this looks like this whole area here is about to just go boom, and you're going to get a lot of wood out of it. Obviously not this year, but it looks like it's about to explode into massive profitability there. 95% yield on that cabbage field, 95% yield on that cabbage field. Oh, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. I'm worried about the food levels. I am worried about the food levels, and they do seem to have taken all this wood away here, so that's good. There's still a few more to go, but it's possible that I may have damaged their farming abilities by asking them to chop down all those trees. I don't know. I don't know. People are in the fields and they're hoeing, so I can't really ask more than that of them. We're still late summer. Early autumn, I'm going to have to manually demand that they get this job sorted, because we're running quickly through the year here. We're now late summer, and things are just not happening quickly enough. In terms of getting stone, we're holding our own because we're not burning through an awful lot of stone. We built 2 houses this year and an orchard, which is going to be chestnuterific. Ideally, I'd prefer some apple seeds so I could have an apple orchard, but I'll go with chestnuts. If chestnuts is what life is giving me, chestnuts is what I will take. We seem to have eliminated the need for kids to hang around here. The party shack has definitely calmed down a lot. The children that were hanging around the party shack, it's eased off an awful lot. They seem to be sort of like concentrating on the job in hand now. Not very good at it, but they're concentrating on it. They're thinking long and hard about how they're not actually doing a very good job, which is important. The trouble with orchards is it takes 2 farmers and it doesn't produce for like 3 years, at which point you'll get blight and the whole thing will die. It's just a smorgasbord of joy being a farmer on that sort of field. Still late summer. I'm worried that these fields are now looking a bit ropey. This one hasn't gone above 90% yield. It's Demon the farmer has died of old age. Our first loss. Demon the farmer. But Matilda, it could be Matilda. That could be a Matilda. That word could be Matilda. It might be. I don't know. They've become a labourer, and Muriel has replaced Demon as a farmer. He was just hoeing away in the field, and he just plopped down dead. There we go. And they've erected a nice stone thing for him. I hope they didn't use up all of our stone from the stone quarry, where looks like the Apple Appreciation Society have just finished a set, which is nice. Presumably they're all... Oh, no. She's hammering hell out of the entrance to the quarry because, well, why not? So we got 1 of 18 graves in our cemetery now. And it is sad to say, but it's Demon. Demon has died. We don't know how old Demon was, but that will presumably leave a house with just Regini. She's a stone cutter. She's 61-year-old stone cutter. I mean, that's dedication for you. She is 61 years old and she is cutting stone because nobody else can be arsed. So they've sent Granny into the stone quarry to cut the stone. Now that's what you call community spirit. It's like, she's old, arthritic, her husband's just died, just dropped dead on a cabbage in the middle of a field, and they've sent her to the stone quarry. So she can be close to his grave, presumably. I don't think Regini is long for this world, to be honest with you. I think there may soon be a big ass to let sign on the side of this house, because I think Regini, she's going to cash her chips in soon. She's getting on in the years. There's not much older than her. There's Derry Lou, who was an original. Presumably Regini must have been quite close to being an original. But there's not many older than Regini. She's stand-up pillar of the community. Is this her? Yeah, here she is now. She's educated, 61-year-old. Really, really happy. She's really happy, and she's really healthy, which is good, because damn, she's got a hard job. But I suspect the loneliness will get to her now that what's his name, Demon, has died. Always assuming they got on. I mean, I've not heard anything otherwise. I'm guessing that they got on quite well. We're early autumn. We are harvesting like rabbits now. We're harvesting like fury. Our food is going up again. Our wood is stable. Our firewood is going up. So I think chopping down that whole swathe of trees up here and exposing deer heaven, which apparently is what we've exposed up here, done a job of work for us. We've got our 3 labourers up there, hopefully doing some good stand-up work. We're gonna probably push for another couple of houses fairly soon, because some of these houses have more people in than they really should. Matilda, whatever that is, 17, Forrester, probably wants a bit of sort of private time. We need to fire up a couple more Foresters, I think. There we go. We'll get a couple more foresters on the go. Maybe increase our wood supply a little bit. We've got capacity in the labourer market here, and we're gonna fairly soon be able to shut the farms down. We should speed this up to get the farms done. There you go. Go on, give me the farms done. Then I can turn them off. Everything seems to be reasonably stable at the moment, which is good. I mean, we've got so many beans, it's not true. There doesn't seem to be any great urgency on the cabbage front. I can't say I'm disappointed by that. Come on, people. Come on. We're autumn. We're middle of autumn. Any point now, a child named Wyatta has been born. Because you do name your child Wyatta. That's not right. Vern. Vern is the child. I mean, Vern's got a good future. I think Vern's going to go far. I think we're going to see a lot about Vern. I think they're going to have to erect a notice board in the middle of town explaining all of Vern's achievements. I can't find Wyatta. There he is. Wyatta was born to Jensa and to Sandy, who've had a house for like 4 or 5 years now. So they're quite comfortable with that. Yeah, the trees in the orchard are now turning a bit manky brown, which is fine, which is all good. We haven't finished yet harvesting. The foresters are getting a little overzealous. They're planting between the farms here, but that's okay. They just need to get on with harvesting in foresting and doing the job. In all honesty, they do need to just crack on. As do the farmers. Let's speed this up again. Now that we've dealt with Wyatta's birth, we're coming close to. Oh yeah, the food's gone up well this year. This year we've gone over 4,000 again. I'm happy when we're over 4,000. I like being over 4,000. It shows that the community is working well. We probably need to set up. I'm going to do 2 more houses. We've got a lot of stone. Stone is coming in well. Iron's a bit of a issue. Oh, let's just slow this down and let's turn that off. And set you to be no more farmers. Turn that off and set you to be no more farmers. There we go. That's good. And then we can have hunters. Let's get all the hunters back in the fields. Let's get them bringing some meat in, because these people need to eat meat. They're all carnivores here. If they're not getting a steady supply of meat, things are going to go wrong. And let's get our foresters up to speed. That leaves us with one labourer who can go be a fisherman. You can go fish. It's going to be a break for you. I mean, you spent a lot of time chopping down trees, building up a sweat. Now it's nice. Here's your reward. We're giving you a reward. We're going to let you go off on your jack and just stand on a dock down here somewhere, dangling your tackle in the water. Because that's what life's all about. You've got to dangle your tackle in. I want this iron. I want to gather this iron up. Resource production, resource gathering. This is stone. I want to collect some iron. Some iron around here. I'd like that iron, please, people. I don't know if there's any labourers capable of doing that job for me, but I'd very much like you to go and get that sorted. No, there's no iron. There's no iron to collect there. Thank you, game. Work. We'll turn that field off. Douche, 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 douche. There you go. They're still dealing with this cabbage field. 4,249 food. That's good. Above 4,000 is good. We'll see how quickly that dissipates. I mean, we've got a population of 40 adults now. That's 40 big people chomping away all the time. As soon as we can turn this field off, we'll see exactly how many farmers this orchard's taking, and we'll reduce that to 1. So there's just 1 person kind of ho-ho-hoing away there. We've got 4 labourers. Why have we suddenly got 4 labourers? Why have we suddenly got 4 labourers? People, go and fish. Don't stand on ceremony. Go fish, people. That's all I'm saying. Herbalist. Do we need herbalist? Herbalist doing an okay. Gatherer. What are our gatherers doing? Let's get some more gatherers out there. Let's get some beans and nuts. Everyone's crying out for beans and nuts. There's just general rioting and disarray over the bean and nut situation. What did I say I wanted? I wanted to build a building, a town structure. Tools. Town improvements. Market, no. Trading post, no. Stockpile, no. Storage barn, no. Is it this one? Well, we got that. Schoolhouse, we got that. Hospital, really, no. Town hall, not yet. Chapel. I'm reluctant to offer them God in many ways. Boarding house. Provides a temporary place for the homeless to live. I feel we might want a boardie house. Holy cow, the boardie house is big. It takes 100 wood to build the boardie house. Do we want the boardie house? Do I want a boardie house that much? I don't think I've gone off the whole boardie house idea. Maybe the boardie house can be down here, by the Aber Appreciation Society thing. That'd be a good place for the boardie house. I don't think the boardie house needs to be in the centre of town. Maybe the boardie house can be up here. That's gonna cramp our herbalist style though. They used to run in the game on their own. How are you doing, herbalist? You're fully stocked on herbs. We could give you a bigger herb limit. There you go. Have a bigger herb limit. I know you like that. I know you like a big herb limit. We've got 38 herbs there and 78 herbs there. That's good. You're doing a good bit of work there for us, herbalist. We've got plenty of firewood. We've got all of our foresters now out on the job getting beans. So that's interesting. I think the overlap here is what's causing that. I'm hoping that's what's causing that. I don't know why the stone quarry is producing... Oh, it's just producing stone. Well, that's fine. You do that then, people. You make stone. I'm happy for you to be doing the job that I specified you to do. But we're coming along nicely. We need to build another building, though. There's always reticence to get this final array of cabbages in. If I appoint additional farmers, it won't make any difference because they won't know what to do. So there's presumably 3 farmers somewhere. There's Lashona. She's 52. She's wearing ragged clothes. People laugh at Lashona. She's generally happy in her ragged clothes, so we don't say anything. But she is educated. She's highly educated as Lashona in her ragged clothes. She knows what she is. She fully appreciates the fact that she's a bit of a laughing stock, but she's good person. And then there's Horstlin, 20 years old, a little bit shiftless. He was one of the she whatever Horstlin is one of the people that was hanging around in the tunnel, going to the party shack out in the wilderness, but kind of getting the hang of things now. It's a farmer, but not really trying very hard. Kind of a little bit shiftless, but they'll get there in the end. And who else is on this one? Trentery, 54. He's a stand-up farmer. He's always been there for us. He's got no education. He's completely illiterate. But he's there for us. He does a good job with a hoe. They give him a hoe. They point him at a field. Off he goes. And that's all you can ask from Trentony. He's yeah. They oh dear. Oh no. Snow. Oh, look at all this cabbage. It's going to go to waste. You're going to waste 26% of your cabbage here, people. Oh, god damn it. Alright, turn the field off. Turn the field off and sack the workers. And we'll just leave one farmer to go and tickle the orchard all winter. Well, isn't that a damn shame? Isn't that just spankingly damn shame? Have they cleared out that iron? They're doing a job on the iron. They're sending the women in again. To Sandy, 37-year-old. She's a fisherman and she's collecting iron. That's not what fishermen are supposed to do. But hey, we've got 4 labourers who are presumably just dossing around somewhere, not doing anything. I have a good mind to send them all to the stone quarry and have done with it. But no, we'll send in 2 more fishermen. So we've got fishermen up to full spec. Because it's good to get fish in. 223 fish. Through winter's long, cold bitterness, we get a good supply. 65 fish, 142 venison, and that will keep being topped up through winter. Loads of beans, berries, cabbage, and herbs. The herbs they've got are just divine, heavenly herbs. So what do we need to build? We need to build something. I'd like to build... I don't want to give them a church just yet. I feel a church might be too much for them at this time. Let's gather some more wood. I'm not happy about the wood situation still, even though we've got a whole bloody gatherer doing his job of work. We're going to clear that area. of all resources. That's stone, wood, the lot. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that situation. And I think... Oh, look at the cabbage. It's just rotting in the field because of the snow. I'm sickened by these people's lackadaisical attitude towards doing all of this stuff. It's just diabolical. And I know this is going to get stricken with blight and fall apart. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I'm just very disappointed by their whole... I've got a builder that I don't need. Go on, clear off. I know you've got skills, you've got building skills. We're very proud of your building skills. We don't need them. Get on with your life. How much iron do we need for that? Wood and stone. I don't know if we've got enough wood. I'm worried about the wood situation. I'm perennially worried about the wood situation. The food situation I think we've got on top of again. It comes and kicks you out of said, well, we were expecting it, but Regini the hunter has died. They let her go from the stone quarry, they gave her a spear and sent her off into the woods in the middle of winter. So, not surprisingly, Regini has finally died. We have a 0 occupancy on this wooden house. Oh, she's back with Damon, back in the graveyard. We were expecting it. I mean, I was honestly expecting her to drop dead in the quarry, but clearly she survived the quarry ordeal, and the town weren't happy with that, so they sent her off into the woods in a freezing cold winter. It's -1 degrees. She was 62 years old, and they sent her off into the woods with a spear to hunt deer. So she just curled up by a rock and died. Horselinner has replaced her, and he's a bit of a swaggering dick. He wasn't a very good farmer, so he's trying his hand at hunting now. Hopefully he's a better hunter than he was a farmer, because as a farmer he was just pillicking about in the tunnel. I don't know what he was growing in there. I suspect it wasn't legal, and the community have sent him off into the woods now with the spear. They managed to prize the spear from the cold dead hands of Regini, and they gave it to Horselinner and sent him off into the woods. A child named Calas was born, which is good. Ah, excellent. Loria and Tressica have taken over the dead people's house. They've kind of moved in between the old people here, so they're going to be keeping these sort of pensioners. We've got Derilu 67 in here, and we've got Helmine who's 66 in here, and they're going to be kept awake at night by the party house in the middle. Loria and Tressica, 18 and 20 years old, throwing some massive shapes on the dance floor all night long and keeping the old people awake. So I suspect the graveyard will be filling very quickly with stressed out old people. But for now, from the happy and content town of Fuzz, where we're getting towards the brink of disaster. I'm courting just the edge of disaster here. We're getting closer. Soon, I suspect, disaster will be upon us. I'm going to say ta-ta for now.